Hope you are all having a wonderful day, and welcome to Weirdo Wednesday. I am your host, Mr. Six, and today's weirdo happens to be the famed musician Jake Lawson. Now, I used to be a Jake fan. I am a very basic white man, and I used to think Jake was a genuinely good musician, but the reason he has been picked for this week's Weirdo Wednesday is pure cringe factor. He's extremely cringe. Now, I want you to understand, he needs to hire a lyricist. I think his tunes are okay. The melodies in his songs are okay. The beats are fine. It's the lyrics that are the issue here. The reason he's the topic of this episode. I'll just set the stage with the very first song on his discography. That might be the worst sentence I have ever heard. That is... I think it speaks for itself. I mean, I've enjoyed that song before. I used to listen to it like 2 years ago, but that is just horrible. That's awful. But that's not a one-off example. He's a multiple-time offender of this vicious crime. Take a look at a song that he claims in December of 2024 is his greatest work and his favorite of all of his songs.
Before I released Golden Hour, I said that it was my favorite song that I had ever made. Now, I think my favorite song I've ever made is This Is What Autumn Feels Like.
This can't be real. So this is what autumn feels like. It's a very poetic title. It's talking about fall, like going from the high to the low, that kind of transitional season, the fallout. This is supposed to be like a tragic song. Like he's losing what he loves. He's devastated, and then he throws in probably the worst dad joke I have ever heard in my life. At the end of the chorus, every time the chorus happens, you will hear this lyric at the end. Hire a lyricist, Jake. This is unbelievable. And the fact that he names his songs like so shallowly, all of them, how it's like, this is what this feels like, this is what sadness feels like, this is what falling in love feels like that's so shallow. There's no poetry there. You think that's like unique? No. Well, it is unique because no other pop singer is dumb enough to do that. You don't just name your songs, oh, sad, happy, scared. Like, I mean, there's examples of that, like X's song Sad or Kendrick's song Love, but like, those have a lot more depth. They're not just going through each emotion like Jake and then describing it. And then his newer songs, like Her, which is like some folk weirdness, that doesn't work. I'll play a clip of it real quick.
I've run for many miles trying to find love from a woman that could love me.
Yeah, like Jake, that's not your style. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. And then freaking Pretty. Are you kidding me? 'Cause you're my pretty. Like, what? That's so shallow. There's no depth to this. There's no thought. There's no creativity. I mean, maybe I'm being too harsh because the music overall, it could be a lot worse. There's tons of very famous artists who are a lot worse than Jake, but come on now. Come on now. This man makes millions from these songs. Like, hire a lyricist. Hire me. I could probably write something better than this. And don't get me started on, like, his YouTube channel where he promotes his songs. He'll, like... There's a lot of examples of YouTubers that will pretend they're in a situation. They'll repost content and they pretend it's theirs, but they, like, make up a background story for it as if they were there. Or they'll say, like, yo, I saw this in public. That's what Jake does. He will show, like, this couple, that he'll show this romantic moment and be like, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so cute. And then he'll show his face going like, wow, as if he's in that location. Like, no, you're not. And then at the end, he's like, go check out my song. 'Cause you're my pretty. Basically, the point of this episode is just because Jake is really, really cringe, and it started to get on my nerves, and so I wanted to put it on a Weirdo Wednesday. So that'll be about it. Let me know in the comments any ideas you might have for a future episode, and just let me know your thoughts. If you have any counter arguments to what I'm saying, feel free to put them in the comments. This series, it encourages debate. This isn't supposed to be like a peaceful series. So anyway, do whatever in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and that'll be about it.